Racism of the left. Here's an example from America, which in my mind's never seen more divided by race in my lifetime. Well, that's probably an exaggeration, but not in decades. Here's the governor of Maryland posing with Vice President Kamala Harris, now running against Donald Trump, tweeting, "Donald Trump is about to find out being the president of the United States is a black job." What's your problem with that?
Well, my problem with that is that you only ever hear this stuff from two groups. You either hear it from African American politicians or you hear it from white, educated, inner city elites. You know where you don't really hear this sort of rhetoric from? You don't hear it from everyday African American people, from everyday Latino people, because they actually don't buy into this stuff. And there's a really good reason that Donald Trump is actually making huge inroads into the African American vote in America. He may even win the Latino vote in America, which would be one of the most extraordinary political phenomena of modern times, because they themselves don't see themselves as a voting bloc based around their race. They care about the same bread and butter issues that non-Black or non-Latino people care about. And I think that this is really going to backfire for Kamala Harris if, as predicted, she plays the race card throughout her campaign.
Well, I would hope so. I'm just so sick of this identity politics. But I've got to say, Liz, I say to America's divided, and it takes two to do that. The Republicans have their own crazies who seem dead keen on making the return of Donald Trump, actually seem a menace to voters when I think they should be saying, look, Donald Trump's a healer, if you can manage to pull that off. Here's a state senator from Ohio, George Lang, at a rally for Trump's pick for vice president, J.D. Vance, issuing what seems to me a threat if the US doesn't elect Donald Trump. Here he is.
I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country.
Liz, what's with Republicans like him? Why do they have to seem so abnormal?
There's idiots in every single party, Andrew, unfortunately. Sometimes the majority, but that cannot be said for the Republican Party. This guy is a state senator. One imagines that he was probably really excited to be playing with the big boys in this instance. And he has walked these comments back because, of course, the media and people alike just on his Twitter feed went to town on him. So he has issued a full apology. But what I couldn't get about this was the amount of applause, like people just clapping along as if like, yay, civil war, why not? Let's do it on Sunday. I'll bring the chili. He even went on to say, just as well, we've got these bikie gangs here today because they'll be really useful if it comes down to a civil war. Mate, are you, what are you on? And it's no surprise that J.D. Vance, when he did take the stage, did not thank Lang for his speech because, of course, Lang had spoken beforehand. Also, if there is a civil war, I'd love to see this guy on the front lines because he's hardly a picture of elite physical. I mean,
well, I'd like to see.
I had to laugh him saying this. Nearly half American adults are obese, so everyone needs to calm down. Nobody's fighting anyone anytime soon.
I would love to see him between me and the other side because you could shelter a whole family behind that guy. So, no, I'm right on top of that.
That's what he offers. That's what he brings to the table.
Liz Storer, Will Kingston, thank you so much. Great, good sense from both of you today. Thank you so much, as with every day.